Have you ever had your child say, "You're not listening to me," even when you thought you were? This week, we're slowing down and leaning into communication that doesn't just talk, it connects. Whether your child is 4 or 14, these 7 simple actions will help you hear their heart and help them feel safe, seen, and deeply loved. Hi, I'm Rosie Perez, author of A Year of Love, 365 Days of Faith and Inspiration for Mothers. Every single week, I share simple, practical ways to connect with your child and build lasting relationships no matter their age. Visit my website for daily entries, free resources, real mom talks, and join our virtual mom group for encouragement and prayer. Now, let's dive into this week's Steps of Love. Day 99. Practice active listening. When your child shares something with you, repeat it back in your own words to show you understand. For young children, it can sound like, "So you felt sad when your black tower fell over? That's okay to feel upset. How can we make it better?" For young adults, it can "Sounds like that test was harder than you expected, huh? I get why you would throw you off. Any thoughts on how to prepare better next time?" This small habit builds trust and teaches them their voice matters while prompting them to share more of how they are feeling. Day 100. Praise their progress. Celebrate their effort, not just their achievement. For younger children, it can sound like, "I noticed how you tried tying your shoes today. You're getting better each time." For young adults, "You've been sticking with your morning routine. It shows real growth and it will pay off. Don't give up." When we show them that progress over perfection is important, it builds that motivation and resilience that will help them navigate other areas in their lives. Day 101. Share a meal together. No screens, no rush, just connection. For younger children, a starting conversation can sound like, "What was your favorite thing that happened today?" For young adults, bring up a memory or something funny from when they were little to spark up that conversation. It's not about the food that you're really sharing with them, but being in the moment while eating, of course. Day 102. Ask for their opinion. Invite their voice into your world. For younger children, ask them, "So, should we do a picnic or a movie night this weekend?" For young adults, ask them, "I'm planning something special for your dad, sibling, or an event. What do you think we should include?" This will really create those bonding moments with them when you give them that autonomy to make decisions. Day 103. Reflect on their strengths. Call out what's beautiful and unique about them. For younger children, "You're such a good helper. You notice when someone's in need and you really do something about it." For younger adults, this can sometimes be challenging, but being intentional about finding that thing they are good at and telling them, "You have this quiet way of comforting others, and that's truly a gift." And you know what? When you speak it, they will reflect on that and it can cause them to start believing it too. Day 104. Solve a problem together. Invite them into real life teamwork. For younger kids, don't give them the answer on how you want things to be done, but let them share how they want it done, and you are simply there to guide them. So it can sound like, "So, how do you think we can keep your toys organized so that cleaning them up can be easier for you?" And of course, hear them out. And if they don't have any suggestions, then you can give them your opinion. Like, "Maybe we can use bins or put them away when you are going to play with something else." For younger adults, it can be something that can actually help you, such as, "I don't know what to do about the situation at work." Tell them the problem and hear their thoughts on the matter and then brainstorm ideas together to resolve the matter. It's really not just about the solution, but about growing side by side with them. Day 105. Reminisce together. Pull out old pictures, videos, or stories and reflect. I cannot tell you how many times I've done this. And even now, as my kids are out of the house, I still find a video or picture, send it to them, and reminisce. But if you have younger children, take out those memories and tell them, "That was the day you laughed for the first time. You've always been joyful," or whatever memory comes to heart. For young adults, look at this photo from your first basketball game. "I'll never forget how proud you were when you made the winning net," or something like that. So reminiscing reminds them they're rooted in love and every aspect of their life is important. Moms, I'm praying for you as you pour love into your children. Know that every small action is seen by God and your love is shaping their hearts. Keep going. You are making a difference, one intentional act of love at a time. Let me know in the comments which action resonated with you most this week. I'd love to hear your story. And if you'd like to share your journey, I'd love to interview you for Real Mom Talk. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's step. And join our virtual mom group for more encouragement and prayer. See you next week, friends.